Okay, hello everybody. My name is Keats Conlon. Thank you so much for joining the stream this evening. This is my Folk Unlocked showcase, my first one. I have another one tomorrow. So I do just want to take a quick second to acknowledge that I am streaming from the ancestral land of Mi'kmaq. I'm still learning. Which is the unceded territory of the Mi'kmaq people in Halifax, Nova Scotia. We are all treaty people, and we all have a responsibility to take care of the land that has been so prosperous for us. I also want to take a moment to acknowledge that throughout the Folk Unlocked conference, we have been using a lot of technology that is not accessible to a lot of marginalized communities, and so that is another responsibility that we as a community need to try and rectify those that inequity within our communities. As far as for any of our visually impaired listeners, I am a white Caucasian woman with short brown hair. I have some dangly earrings. I'm wearing a blazer with a Bi Pride pin on it, and I have some posters that are framed behind me. And now we're gonna get to the music. Let me know if you guys can hear me or if you're having any trouble. I'm just gonna move over to this computer for a sec to make sure. Okay, cool. So I am broadcasting on all the places I need to be broadcasting. I'm not nervous. You're nervous. So I'm just going to be doing originals tonight. This first one is one I wrote a while back. And it's sort of just about the insecurities when you're first starting out a relationship. But fun. I want to take a stupid picture, we both pretend to hate. I want to fight a losing battle for a cause neither one of us appreciates. Break a million TV sets, tragic puppet shows with silhouettes. Make sure every room's a mess. Forget every code and key. I want to share secrets and share battle scars. Spit, spill, support, and VCRs. Make every day extraordinary. Carve it out of the mundane. And I don't have blue eyes like you dreamed about. And I don't have the type of hair you wanted. I don't hypnotize like girls in magazines, but I'd still kind of love to love you. And if you don't mind, I would love it if you could kind of love me too. I wanna cram a lifetime into every date. I wanna sail the world via Google and champagne. Skip a class to see magic, surf on buses though there's room to sit. Make pillow forts we barely fit. Sing the wrong words to songs that haven't been invented yet. I wanna write our names in the pavement. I wanna save you from all the dangers of society and apathy, from piety and sanity, sobriety, audacity, and everything that's meant to be. I don't have blue eyes like you dreamed about, and I don't have the type of hair you wanted. I don't hypnotize like girls in magazines, but I'd still kind of love to love you. And if you don't mind, I would love it if you could kind of love me too. And I know that there are stormy clouds ahead, and I know that it's a battle without end. And there are times when I'm a fool, or you're so accidentally cruel. But I think that I could trek it if you'd lend a hand. Even though I don't have blue eyes like you dreamed about, and I don't have the type of hair you wanted. I don't hypnotize like girls in magazines, but I'd still kind of What's that one? Oh, hi, Tara. I am on the Folk Unlocked website, so I apologize if anybody's in the YouTube chat. I don't see it right this second, but I will see it when I am finished, and I will be so happy to read any chat that is going on there. Moving right along, this next one is on the Same Capo. I totally planned that, and it wasn't an accident. This one is more of a, just sort of a reflection of being by yourself, but just being happy about it. Just a sunny Sunday where you're just completely content. And I first have to, oh no, I'm so bad at doing this without a mirror. Well, my hair's just gonna look crazy, and that's okay, because I'm content, like this song. And it's not on the right capo. I'm a professional. There it is. That was gonna be very high. Higher. There's a creak in the floor at the foot of my bed. It's a gentle good morning from my smallish homestead. The sun-stained wood soft from years underfoot, and my solitary heart, it's not wanting. My guitar case is split just below the last curve. It's ripped from filling up with papers, shakers, and nerve. But it keeps it together for worse or better weather. And my solitary heart, it's not wanting. There's something about crowds before Sunday at noon. So much day is still left. No need to rush or be rude. You can sit and play. People go where they stay. My solitary heart, it's not wanting. Some say lonely, isolated, barren, broken, or bruised. Some say free, intoxicated, feeling selfish or loose. Keep your distance or come closer. I've got nothing to lose. Because mostly my solitary heart, it's not wanting. And that's that song. I'm actually really happy with that one because I feel like sometimes I write too many love songs, and it's nice to just write a song about being happy by yourself. This one's one I wrote a little while ago. It's on my first album, Like the Poet, and it's called Charity. Getting into some finger picking. Had a dream that I was young and dandelions weren't weeds, and every ship I sent to sea always came back to me. Had a dream that I was young and words were just a maze, plotted out in black and white across the pictures on the page. Charity's been awful selfish lately. Joy is putting on a front. Hope asks, she will not answer for. Grace is slipping, tripping over nothing at all. Had a dream that I was young and every game was fair, and every fit of laughter would do much better to breathe than air. Had a dream that I was young, the birds could fly much higher, but I knew I could reach them once I grew a little taller. Charity's been awful selfish lately. Joy is putting on a frown. Hope has cuts she will not answer for. Grace is slipping, tripping over nothing at all. At all. But every day I wake up older. I'm no stronger for the change. But every day I wake up hoping I've passed tomorrow. I'm heading on towards yesterday. Had a dream that I was young and monsters just had fangs. Didn't hide their scales and hooks under dresses and bouquets. Had a dream that I was young, the world stopped at my lawn. Life was just a page to be drawn on in every colored crayon. I have a fondness for that one. It's an older one that I wrote, although I have to say I wrote it when I was fairly young, and I feel like it's very like, meh, I don't want to get older. And now that I'm older, I'm like, it's not so bad. 16-year-old me, chill out, you're fine. This next one is actually off my newest EP, and it's called Leave Room for Me. A little more country. Could have been a rich man sitting on a throne, or it could have been a poor man trying to make it on his own. Could have been a wise man up upon a shelf. Could have been a simple man singing for himself. But of all the different lives that you could lead, and of all the different people you could be, would you still have room for me? Could have been a young man with his eyes still open wide, or could have been an old man too tired for his pride. Could have been a handsome man in a proper uptown flat. Could be the kind of man, don't worry about that. But of all the different lives that you could lead, and of all the different people you could be, would you still have room for me? Different people you could be, would you still have room for me? And that's that one. And just to show I'm not a one-trick pony, I'm a two-trick pony. Yeah, maybe 2 or 3. I also have my ukulele here, and so I am going to play a couple ukulele songs. I just realized I haven't been checking Pathable, so I don't know if anybody is talking or not. Oh, there's so many people talking. I'm the worst. Okay. Oh, hey, Naomi. Oh, you guys are so nice. All right. So this one is one I wrote in the dead of winter, probably February of last year or a year or two ago. And I get mad seasonal depression like not most people, but a lot of people. And this was a song that was like, I am not a winter person, but hey, that's okay, even when it's not. Curled up cold and cracking hands, wide lines splitting skin and plants, and her fists are clenched in cotton cloth, and her face is pale through window frost. She's losing sleep, recoils deep, and she sings. I am no winter's child, radiating warmth from my core I steal, from the sun and stars, and the wind bites at my heel, and the snow it blurs my course. I'll just wait for it here, a summer's breeze, a budding leaf, some shelter from the storm. Firelight burning small and pure against a backdrop dark and pure, and the starlight mirrors far away. It comes so quickly in the day, it's hard to see spring memories, and she sings. I am no winter's child, radiating warmth from my core I steal, from the sun and stars, and the wind bites at my heel, and the snow it blurs my course. I'll just wait for it here, a summer's breeze, a budding leaf, some shelter from the storm. Mothers, let your children know, if the cold seems dark and much too long, that there's beauty in the overcast, and dark branches strike a stark contrast. And if even still you've a faltering will, summer sings. Sleep well, my summer child, I will share my warmth, keep your soul alight under muted stars, and the wind will guide you here, and the snow will surely thaw. I am coming on its heel, a summer's breeze, a budding leaf, it's just a passing storm. It's just a passing storm. And that's that one. Okay, so this next one, I'm going to do one more on the uke. And this one is about birds, but they're also about people that you're in love with. But if they were birds. Tricky metaphors. I'm a smart person. Anyways, this is why I sing and I don't talk. When I lived by the riverbed, a robin came and visited my stead. He came to me in the early morn, told me that he bore no scorn, and asked if I would share a loaf of bread. I welcomed him with open arms, for I had never known that harm until his interest in me had left. He flew away and I stood silent. pests and love and woe. Well, they all must come and go, and so must you, and so must you. When I lived by the lake shore, a sparrow came and whistled at my door. He asked if I could spare some wine, told me we could pass the time with every story he had ever read. We laughed and sang the whole night through until the dawn shone bright and true, and he had had his fill of merriment. He flew away and I sat laughs and smiles spent, and I was down and low and blue till I sighed and thought it through. Nests and pests and love and woe, well, they all must come and go, and so must you, and so must you. When I lived by the ocean, waves a raven kept me company most days. I told her tales of different homes, of feathers, currents, skipping stones. She listened with a modest interest. We spent our time along the sand. She oft would leave for drier land until she had no reason to come back. She'd spent more time away than she'd been keeping track, and she was down and low and blue till she sighed and thought it through. Nests and pests and love and woe, well, they all must come and go, and so must you, and so must you, and so must you, and so must you. And those are the ukulele songs I'm playing today. Alrighty. What was I gonna play next? Oh no, where's my set list? There we go. Okay. So, what time are we at? Okay, we're getting close. So this next song is one that I wrote just about those long nights with someone you love that just feel like they go on forever. In a good way. Your wine-soaked lips and the way your hips move just so. It's like you know. Your tired eyes and your gentle pleading sighs don't leave me any room to say no. And the bottle's nearly at its end, and the moon is high with her starry friends. But even so, it just never seems that late, and the morning seems so far away. In the darkness, tell me all of your mistakes, and I promise that I'll stay. Oh, I promise that I'll stay. The bed frame creaks as we're tangled up in sheets. Your skin is soft and I get lost. Your hands are strong and your kisses stay so long. They're so lazy and playful and pure. And the streets below have long gone dim, and the birds have sung the day's final hymn. But even still, it just never seems that late, and the morning seems so far away. In the darkness, tell me all bottle's long been at its end, and the moon is high with her starry friends. But even still, it just never seems that late, and the morning seems so far away, and the darkness tell me all of your mistakes, and I promise that I'll stay. Oh, I promise that I'll stay. I like that one. This next one is a very old one. This is like a high school old one. But I still really like it. It's a kind of simple little finger picking song. And it's called The Garden. And I believe I recorded this one. Yes, it is on Like the Poet. The man in the moon asked me, how do you do? And we walked with no light. The man in the moon asked me, kid, do you pray? And I said, when I can. The man in the moon asked if I'd stay up for the night. Figured it'd be alright, but I fell asleep in his arms. Woke before dawn on my own. Me and my man in the moon, we prayed all that night for some might. Me and my man in the moon, we talked about life and its strife. The man in the moon asked if I'd stay up for the night. Figured it'd be alright, but I fell asleep in his arms. Woke before dawn on my own. The man in the moon told me that he couldn't stay long. Soon he'd be gone. So I told my man in the moon that he would be missed, and we kissed. The man in the moon asked if I'd stay up for the night. Figured it'd be alright, but I fell asleep in his arms. Woke before dawn on my own. I fell asleep in his arms. Woke before dawn on my own. I fell asleep in his arms. Woke before dawn on my own. Okay, so we are at 9:30, and that's technically when I'm supposed to stop. And if you have other places to be, you go and be those places. But I am going to play one more because I'm having a good time, and because this is one of my faves. And there's a music video to this. And thank you guys all so much for coming. I've appreciated hanging out with you. And I'll see you soon, hopefully. Darling, it's past 3 and the liquor's got to me. Our hands are cold. I've got work at 10 and my head's spinning again from all the dancing and the drinking and your lips against my skin. Though your silhouette is stunning in the day, I wouldn't have it any other way. There's something about starlight and that misty ocean spray that takes my breath away. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that can come between you and me. Darling, I got you, and you know you've got to me. We're spinning gold. We stand out in a crowd, cause our voices are too loud, but we're singing the same key, and it's a pretty melody. And though the words can sometimes get lost in the fray, I wouldn't have it any other way. There's something about jumbled chords that we can barely play that takes my breath away. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that can come between you and me. There's nothing but the miles to keep me from your side. There's nothing but the miles. There's nothing but the miles. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. There's only distance between you and me. So keep holding me close. Keep your heart beating on your sleeve. Keep your courage to the sticking post and tell me when you leave. Dear, there's only distance between you and me. There's nothing but the distance that can come between you and me. Thanks so much, Folk Unlocked. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see some of you tomorrow at my next showcase, maybe. And if not, love you. Have a good night.